This is a candy that tastes absolutely amazing, but the second you take a bite, you'll explode. Oji was an explorer, but he got lost in a dense jungle. The environment there was really harsh. Even the mosquitoes were way bigger than normal. Oji walked for a long time without finding a way out. Luckily, he discovered some natives behind some bushes. With the natives' help, Oji managed to get out of there. Before leaving, the natives gave him a jar of honey as a gift. After getting home, Oji shared the jar of honey with his friends. Oji said this honey was collected from an ancient tree. When eating it, you have to do it when the god isn't watching. Otherwise, something terrifying will happen. Nakamura was really confused about this god Oji was talking about. But when he tasted the honey, the incredible flavor completely blew his mind. 3 days later, Nakamura brought some other friends over to try the honey. But no matter how much he knocked, there was no answer from inside. So Nakamura and the others climbed through the window into Oji's house. Then they found the jar of honey in the living room. After everyone tasted the honey, they were all completely blown away by how good it was. Suddenly, they all smelled a weird stench at the same time. When they followed the smell to Oji's bedroom, they found a strange mark on the wall, but they had no idea that this dark smudge was actually Oji. Then they went back to eating more honey. But the next moment, Kamita suddenly exploded, his whole body turning into a cloud of blood. This totally shocked everyone. Freaked out, they frantically left Oji's house. But while they were trying to figure out what just happened, Keiko couldn't help herself. She opened the jar to taste the honey, but the moment the honey touched her tongue, she instantly turned into a cloud of blood. Only then did Nakamura remember Oji's warning. You have to eat the honey when the god isn't paying attention. From then on, they never dared to eat the honey again, but they'd already become addicted to it. They couldn't eat any other food anymore. Not being able to eat made them really thin and weak. So the three of them went to the river to figure out how to avoid being noticed by the god. But before they could come up with a plan, Satoko couldn't take it anymore. She grabbed the honey and put it in her mouth. Being able to taste the honey again made Satoko super excited. When Nakamura saw that nothing happened to Satoko, he immediately opened the lid too. Then he decided to eat all the honey in one go. But the next moment, Nakamura exploded. A shocked Satoko realized Nakamura had been crushed by a giant hand. So Satoko decided to escape into the water to avoid the god's attack. But just as Satoko ate the honey underwater, a weird object fell from the sky. The next moment, Satoko disappeared in the river. In the end, only Kitano was left alive, and his willpower had reached its limit. But now all the honey was gone. So Kitano grabbed the map and headed to that primitive jungle. Finally, Kitano found the sacred tree behind some bushes. The tree was covered in tentacles. The next moment, one tentacle suddenly disappeared. But to Kitano's shock, the tentacle appeared again. Kitano couldn't hold back anymore, so he used his knife to cut open the tree's branch. Honey immediately started flowing out. But before Kitano could eat it, he was instantly crushed by a tentacle